This is Tom Fox. I'd like to welcome you to the newest addition to the Compliance Podcast Network, the Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where we bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. Join us as we explore the latest trends from the Department of Justice, share some best practices, demystify complex compliance issues to help keep your organization doing business ethically and in compliance, and at the end of the day, more profitably. Tune in daily for your dose of compliance wisdom. Let's make compliance a little less daunting, one tip at a time. Now a word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
In compliance, the value of anonymous reporting is undeniable. But with Ethico, anonymity doesn't mean a loss of connection. Our blinded, two-way communication fosters an environment of trust and confidentiality, encouraging open and honest dialogue. It's not just about receiving reports. It's about understanding the story behind each one, creating a culture of integrity and respect. Transform your approach to anonymous reporting with Ethico. Begin your journey at ethico.com/CPN, where you can book a demo, access an exclusive white paper by Tom Fox titled The ROI of Compliance, and utilize our free ROI calculator.
In today's Compliance Tip of the Day, we look at adapting compliance programs for cloud technologies. As organizations transition to remote work and embrace cloud technologies, it is crucial to adapt compliance programs to ensure regulatory obligations are met. Companies are shifting away from traditional tools like Excel and SharePoint towards centralized systems that facilitate compliance monitoring. Compliance teams can no longer rely on face-to-face collaboration and need systems to manage communication, investigations, and case management. This shift towards virtual platforms for communication has also increased the need to capture and record voice data for compliance purposes. Regulators in the United States and the UK have emphasized the importance of maintaining recording obligations even more rigorously in the remote work era. Instances of employees communicating over non-monitored channels like WhatsApp have faced regulatory scrutiny, and indeed huge regulatory fines of over $1 billion have been imposed. Compliance programs need to find ways to manage and capture communications happening over new channels like Zoom, Slack, and Teams. This has put pressure on technology teams to keep pace with the evolution of communication technology and compliance requirements. The use of cloud technologies for cybersecurity data management is another significant trend. While some industries have expressed hesitation about moving their data to the cloud due to concerns about control, the shift towards leveraging software as a service and cloud technologies is gaining momentum. Cloud providers like Microsoft and Amazon invest heavily in security, making the cloud a secure option for data management. By 2025, even sensitive financial organizations and law firms are expected to embrace the move to the cloud. Adapting compliance programs for remote work and cloud technologies is essential in the current business landscape. Compliance program visibility, capturing and recording of communication data, leveraging cloud technologies, and embracing AI-driven compliance monitoring are key factors to consider. By balancing these factors and focusing on risk-based approaches, organizations can ensure they meet their regulatory obligations while enabling compliance teams to focus on core responsibilities, business processes, and greater efficiency, leading, of course, to greater ROI for your organization. This month's sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, including this podcast, is Ethico. Have you ever wondered about the ROI of your compliance program or had concerns with presenting budget proposals to your CFO? Well, I partnered with Ethico to write a white paper on the ROI of compliance and how you can think through compliance as an investment strategy. Ethico has put together a ROI calculator for you. Check them out on the website. This is Tom Fox again. This new podcast, Compliance Tip of the Day, will appear daily. And frankly, it's one of the most requested topics for a podcast that I get on a regular basis. It's going to be short and sweet with one tip with some takeaways that you can utilize to implement into your compliance program. If you've got a question that you would like a tip on, please submit them through our website, and we will use them in an upcoming episode. The Compliance Tip of the Day is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network.